Hello and welcome to a high-octane episode of Badminton Unlimited. Coming up, the Thomas and Uber Cup draws are out. We bring you the details of how the teams are stacked for the big event in May. Plus, we recap the highs and the lows from the recently concluded HSBC BWF World Tour Super 500 event, the Korea Open 2022. And Korean men's singles star Heo Kwang-hee talks about all things badminton.
이제 저보다 랭킹이 높고 이제 잘하는 선수들을 많이 이겨가지고 팀에 도움이 돼가지고 좀 좋았던 것 같아요.
Groupings for the TotalEnergies BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2022 were determined on April the 1st in host city Bangkok. Come May 8th, a total of 32 teams represented by 20 member associations will compete in the most acclaimed men and women's team competitions. Here's a result from the Thomas Cup draw. Top seeds Indonesia, Japan, Denmark, and Chinese Taipei are divided across 4 groups. Defending champions Indonesia find themselves with Korea and Thailand in a tricky Group A, which looks like a 3-way battle for the quarterfinal ticket. 2016 champion Denmark's fiercest competition in Group B will certainly come from 10 times winner China. Group C should see a titanic clash between Chinese Taipei and India. An even-strength Japan in both singles and doubles looks untouchable in Group D, leaving Malaysia and England to fight for the second qualifying spot. The Thomas Cup has traditionally seen some stiff competition, and this year is no exception, with players aiming to bring home the prestigious team honours. Moving on to the women's competition, and the top 4 seeds for the Uber Cup are Japan, Korea, China and Thailand. Japan, who lost narrowly to China in the last edition, are drawing with Indonesia, France and Germany in Group A. 15-time champions China have an easy draw on paper in Group B, with Chinese Taipei posing the strongest challenge. Thailand, who capitalised on their home support to reach the final in 2018, will be hoping to do the same after navigating past Denmark and Malaysia. In Group D, Korea looks certain to progress, leaving India and Canada to wrestle for the remaining quarterfinal spot. All in all, this year's Uber Cup is set for some interesting matchups. China has won 10 of the last 12 editions, so it's no secret who their rivals are gunning for. As Bangkok readies to welcome the world's best shuttlers, mark your calendar from May 8th to May 15th as the elite in badminton put aside personal honours for team prestige. After a month-long competition in Europe, the HSBC BWF World Tour swung back to Asia, with Suncheon, Korea hosting the Super 500 Korea Open 2022. In an all-seeded women's singles quarter-final, third seed Pusala V Sindhu extended her impressive win-loss record of the year to 18-3 with a dominating triumph over 7th seed Busanan Ngbangmonpan. Seeking her first title in this championships, Korea's most sought-after superstar An Se-young produced her best form of the week with some brilliant shot-making that were mostly unanswered by Pusala, who has yet to win a game in their 4 meetings.
She's done it, An Se-young!
Kim Ga-eun's attempt to join her teammate in the final was foiled by a supercharged Pornpawi Chochuwon, who is playing in her first tournament after being hit by an injury and COVID during the European swing.
Today I just focus on in every shot and cover the front, and maybe sometimes have chance take it.
In an intense final, both games told the same story, with An inching ahead and Chochuwon playing catch-up and taking the lead on a few occasions. With a passionate home support behind her, the 20-year-old took the match and title with a score of 21-17, 21-18.
저는 항상 이제 한국에서 뭐 보여드린 게 없고 이제 다 외국 시합에서 이제 보여드리고 이제 TV로만 많이 보셨을 것 같은데 또 저는 한국 선수이기도 하고 또 한국 팬들의 감성을 되게 듣고 싶어가지고 그런 제스처를 했던 것 같습니다.
One half of Korea's top men's doubles, Heo Kwang-hee, who started a new partnership with his younger compatriot Kang Min-hyuk, saved 2 match points en route to defeating third seeds Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. It was a different story for Seo's ex-partner Choi Sol-gyu, whose campaign with Kim Won-ho came to an end in the quarterfinals at the hands of second seeds Mohammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan. The Indonesians were up against a tougher home challenge in the semi-finals. Unintimidated by their opponents' experience and court craft, Kang and Heo kept their cool to progress into the final in just their third tournament together.
일단 되게 존경하는 선수들, 인도네시아 선수들인데 이렇게 상대로 맞붙게 돼서 좀 배운다는 마음으로 열심히 끝까지 따라 뛰어서 이길 수 있었던 것 같아요.
In contrast, the second semi-final was over in 24 minutes with Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto making light work of All England champions Muhammad Shahibul Fikri and Bagas Maulana. The final was a nail-biter. A run of 6 points handed the opening game to the fourth seeds. The Koreans then powered through the second game 21-15 to end the Indonesians' reign.
Ya, tadi kita permainannya banyak tertekan ya. Kita bola-bola di depan netnya kita kalah, jadi sering mengangkat bola, jadi kita sering banyak keserangnya, jadi kita banyak defense.
They've done it. Kang and Heo have defied the odds by knocking out 3 seeds to win the Korea Open.
일단 대표팀 생활 6년 동안 대표팀에서 훈련하면서 시합을 다녔는데 이렇게 슈퍼 500에서 처음 금메달을 딸 수 있게 6년 만에 금메달을 딸 수 있게 돼서 너무 기쁘고 또 파트너가 많이 바뀌면서 또 마음고생도 많이 하고 좀 힘든 시간들을 보내는데 뭔가 이번 우승으로 보상받는 것 같아서 기분이 굉장히 좋습니다.
Former men's singles world number 1 Son Won-ho made a valiant run into the last 8, but a lengthy tussle with fifth seed Kidambi Srikanth took its toll on the 33-year-old Korean. In another 3-game encounter, Jonathan Christie dispatched potential giant killer Kunlavut Vutitsan after a lackluster performance for a game and a half. The Indonesian was in contrasting form the next day, running away with the second game after absorbing the blows from Kidambi in the first. In the other semi-final, 22-year-old Wong Hong-yang proved his potential against a competitive China lineup with his maiden Super 500 final after seeing off Denmark's Victor Svensson.
我觉得自己年轻队嘛，然后就是整个场上的速度，然后也进攻也比较果断嘛，我觉得。
Christie came out all guns blazing in the final and looked set to wrap up the match in straight games, but underdog Wang bounced back from 16-19 down to stay in the match.
I remember when 1916, I can just kill it, but he can take it back. Maybe that's the point. It's very, very important, and make him confidence also.
The Chinese then carried the momentum into the third game to complete an amazing 77-minute comeback win.
He's done it! Wang Hong-yang, promoted from the reserves, has gone all the way here.
因为非常激动嘛，因为自己也比较久没有参加比赛吧，所以自己整个的冲击力或者是整个的信心，就是冲击对手信心比较足吧，放得开去拼对手。
Over to mixed doubles, China's new partnership of Oh Xuanyi and Huang Ya-cheong was sent back to the drawing board following a tame quarterfinal defeat to Tan Tianmeng and Lai Pengjing. Tan and Lai would force their way into their first final in almost 3 years, fending off 2 game points to clinch a semi-final win over Indonesia's Rino Rivaldi and Pita Haringkas Mintari.
She was down for a while, wasn't she? Lai, that's out! They've won it!
I'm trying to tell myself and my partner, like, don't give up, we still have the chance. If can, we don't go to the rubber game.
Meanwhile, Court 2 witnessed an all-Korean affair with experience triumphing over youth, with Ko Sung-hyun and Yeom Hae-won rolling past the newly formed partnerships of Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-yoon. Despite a slow start to the final, Tan and Lai went on a run of 7 straight points mid-game to derail Ko and Yeom.
Actually know how to play them, play against them, but you know this is the final. You need to control. I feel in the end is about a consistency during the whole match.
5 missed match point opportunities created some nervy moments at the end, but the Malaysians crossed the line to win their first title in more than 5 years.
Feel very excited and a bit tired. If can, I want to sleep now.
Home team Korea enjoyed huge success in women's doubles, with all 5 pairs through to the final 8. Leading the charge were Jong Na-yoon and Kim Hae-jong. The second seeds blew past Singapore's Yu Jia-jin and Wong Jia-ying Crystal, who are ranked 120 places below their opponents. Jong and Kim carried their winning form into the semi-finals as they overcame their more experienced and decorated seniors Chang Yeon-na and Jung Kyung-yoon in straight games. Yeom Hae-won and Bo Ryong-kim tried to complete an all-Korean final, but this year's India Open champions, the Aimsad sisters, had other ideas.
ก็รู้สึกดีใจค่ะที่ได้เข้าชิงในรายการซุปเปอร์500ค่ะครั้งนี้เป็นครั้งที่2ที่ได้เข้าชิงก็คิดว่าจะทำให้ดีที่สุดค่ะสำหรับแมตช์นี้
Despite losing to the Koreans in the previous meeting in Bali last year, the Aimsads took confidence from that tight 3-game defeat. Jong and Kim took a while to find their rhythm and defensive game, but when they did, it was a one-way traffic to pick up Korea's 3rd gold on home soil.
(3년) 만에 열린 코리아 오픈에서 우승하게 되어서 좋고요. 저희가 시니어 여자 복식 첫 우승인데 너무 기쁘고 믿기지 않고 행복한 것 같아요.
Time for a quick break here on Badminton Unlimited, but when we come back, we sit down with Korea's Heo Kwang-hee to talk about the win that put him in the spotlight.
올림픽 준비 과정이 좀 많이 힘들었었어가지고 근데 오모타 선수랑 이제 예선전이 끝난 거였잖아요. 그래가지고 뭔가 한번 스쳐갔었어요. 뭔가 제가 훈련했던 그 과정들이 그래가지고 좀 뭉클했던 것 같은 그런.
Plus, we meet Matthias Christiansen and Alexandra Bohe to find out more about themselves as partners on and off the court. Korea's Heo Kwang-hee stormed into the limelight in 2021 during the Olympic Games. However, many don't know he's been a part of the Korean national setup for nearly a decade. After making an extremely promising start to his badminton career, Heo then had to patiently wait for his time in the sun.
초등학교 때 이제 달리기 잘하면 이제 손에 도장 받잖아요. 거기서 이제 1등한 사람들만 모아놓고서 이제 배드민턴 할 사람 해가지고 그때부터 시작했어요. 처음엔 하다 보니까 뭔가 재밌어가지고 했는데 이게 어느 순간 당연히 해야 된다고 생각이 들더라고요. 그때부터 그냥 쭉 한 것 같아요. 일단 제가 그 대회를 출장하기 전에 이제 한국에서는 우승한 사람이 한 명밖에 없었고, 뭔가 그게 한국에서 우승한 사람인데 이제 바깥에서 우승한 사람이 없었다 그랬거든요. 그래가지고 한번 해보고 싶어가지고 열심히 준비해서 했는데 또 그때 마침 우승해가지고 아직까지도 저 다음에 우승자가 없어가지고 좀 좋아요. 큰 배움. 그냥 이제 국가대표가 돼야지만 이런 큰 무대를 나갈 수가 있잖아요. 이런 경험들을 쌓을 수 있어가지고 너무 큰 도움이 되는 것 같아요. 부담감은 딱히 없고요. 그냥 항상 저보다 잘하는 사람들이 너무 많아가지고 계속 배운다는 마음가짐으로 하고 있어요.
At the Tokyo Olympic Games last year, 25-year-old Heo delivered the shock blow to the home team by ousting their star shuttler and medal hope Kento Momota in the group stages. Participating in his first ever Olympics as the top Korean men's singles player, Heo became one of the biggest stories to emerge after the Japanese capital.
모모타 선수를 이겼을 때 그때가 제일 기억에 남는 것 같아요. 일단 스포트라이트를 받는 그 환경이 다른 대회에 비해서 엄청 컸다는 걸 느꼈어요. 괜찮았어요. 뭔가 부담감도 없었고 그냥 그 올림픽 과정을 좀 열심히 준비했었어가지고 그냥 한 만큼만 하면은 괜찮을 것 같다라는 생각이 부담감은 없었던 것 같아요. 네, 편안하게 뛴 것 같아요. 모모타 선수가 워낙 수비가 좋은 선수인 걸 알아가지고 이제 공격적인 스트로크나 그런 훈련들을 좀 많이 한 것 같아요. 그 전 질문처럼 준비하는 과정에 이제 공격적인 준비를 많이 했다고 했잖아요. 근데 이제 시합하는 도중에도 이제 제가 공격하는 게 많이 통하다 보니까 거기서부터 이제 그런 걸 느꼈던 것 같아요. 모모타 켄토 선수랑 할 때는 그 생각은 없었던 것 같아요. 그냥 이기겠다라는 생각보다는 그냥 계속 해왔던 것처럼 했던 것 같아요. 시합 도중에는. 올림픽 준비 과정이 좀 많이 힘들었었어가지고 근데 모모타 선수랑 이제 예선전이 끝난 거였잖아요. 그래가지고 뭔가 한번 스쳐갔었어요. 뭔가 제가 훈련했던 그 과정들이 그래가지고 좀 뭉클했던 것 같은 그런. 그냥 제가 모모타 선수를 이겼던 그 과정을 그대로 제가 당했던 것 같아요. 모모타 선수를 뭔가 제가 공격적으로 이겼으면 케빈 고르든 선수하고 할 때는 제가 많이 스매싱을 맞고 공격적인 플레이에 이제 당황해가지고 좀 경기 결과가 그렇게 된 것 같아요. 좀 더 이제 올림픽 끝나고도 이제 뭔가 좀 더 열심히 하면은 더 위로 올라갈 수 있겠구나라는 생각이 들더라고요.
Following his breakout performance in Tokyo, Heo Kwang-hee had to quickly adjust to the attention that followed him every time he stepped out on court. During the team championships last year in Europe, Heo soaked up all that expectation and delivered performances that ensured he remains one to watch in men's singles.
올림픽 끝나고 바로 그런 큰 대회에 있어가지고 좀 부담감이 없지 않아 있었는데 그래도 이제 남자 한식 대표로 해가지고 동메달을 따기까지 잘 해준 것 같은 생각이 들어서 좋았던 것 같아요. 동메달 따서. 올림픽 끝나고에 바로 그런 큰 무대였는데 이제 그렇게 수두리만컵이 각 나라를 대표하는 선수들만 나오는 그런 시합이거든요. 근데 거기서 이제 저보다 랭킹이 높고 이제 잘하는 선수들을 많이 이겨가지고 팀에 도움이 돼가지고 좀 좋았던 것 같아요.
We all know what he's capable of on his day. First meeting since then. Does this man have the evil eye over the world's number one?
도쿄올림픽에서 모모타 선수를 이겼을 때는 좀 살짝 얼떨떨했거든요. 뭔가 이겼다는 그 기분도 그렇게 크게 안 들고. 근데 이제 다시 토마스컵에서 만나게 돼가지고 이겼을 때는 기분이 더 좋았어요. 뭔가 몇몇 분들께서는 이제 우연으로 이겼다라는 말들도 하고, 근데 이걸 이제 제 스스로 증명하는 그런 시합이었어가지고 그때가 더 좋았던 것 같아요. 네, 일단 의미는 진짜 컸던 것 같아요. 뭔가 저를 증명할 수 있는 시합이었고.
That is it. He's done it, and he's given Korea a flying start here. What a result. Successive wins over the world number one, and totally deserved.
(2021년이요) 정말 좀 기억에 남는 해인 것 같고, 뭔가 한 번 더 도전할 수 있는 그런 생각을 심어준 해인 것 같아요. 다시 한번 이제 올림픽이라는 무대에 도전할 수 있게끔 해준. 일단 월드투어 이제 오픈 대회에서 아직도 우승 한 번을 못 해봐가지고 일단 우승을 해보는 게 일단 제 첫 목표인 것 같아요. 이제 아시안 게임도 있고 해가지고 아시안 게임 전에 그런 일이 생기면 더 기분 좋게 뭔가 아시안 게임을 출전할 수 있을 것 같고 자신감도 생길 것 같고.
I am.
Remembering birthdays
Oh,
and
okay.
remembering
Yeah.
Valentine's Day or
Okay, I'll take that one.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'm
I
very
am.
bad at lying.
Yeah, you actually
because
are
all
very
the
bad at
time
lying.
I'm just laughing when I'm lying.
You get
I'm-
caught.
Yeah, every
Okay.
time. So it must be you.
Yeah, I'm better at lying, definitely. I am.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I think
That's
so.
just a guy thing.
Yeah. That's you.
I think it's me.
Yeah, that's not me. I don't got the game anymore. That's
You
definitely
I like how
you.
you say anymore.
Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, I was strong at the moment.
Yeah, you're true. You are.
I think I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I play a
You're
little.
singing
I
and
play a little guitar,
guitar,
and my family is quite into music. So when we have these family gatherings or something, sometimes I've been playing and singing a little bit with my sister or something like that. So, and I don't think you would do that. So,
Definitely not.
so
You're
yeah.
not musical?
No, I'm not.
So that'll probably be me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I think.
I'll never bungee jump.
No.
I'm too scared.
I'm a bit more wild, I think.
Yeah, that's not my thing. That'll probably be the easiest question today, because that is definitely Alex.
No, it's because I spent, money on
Yeah.
clothes and things to the apartment and
we're-
stuff like that.
We're
And
picking
every-
up a lot of
Every
packages.
time you have to pay, I have to like. It takes months to get you.
You're too hard now.
But what is the silliest thing you bought recently?
No, you don't find them silly.
No, I
think
don't find them
that's-
silly, but you do.
Yeah, maybe I find them silly. You just bought some clothes. I mean,
Yeah,
some.
but that's not silly. I have to
No,
wear
but
it.
you have a lot of like. You bought some pants, and you have a lot of pants. So that's.
You need a
I
walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah, I already have a whole room for my clothes.
Yeah. I think none of us think we'll both fight the zombies.
Yeah.
And I've watched a lot of Walking Dead, so I know how to do. I'll definitely try to fight the zombies. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It must be you.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Because you know I got you to brush your teeth and everything, so I'm showering every day.
I'm also
both
showering
of us
every
are.
day.
But,
Let's get that out in the open.
But I think you would always think it's a guy, but I think that you wouldn't mind taking a week to some place and you just forgot.
Okay.
That's all the time we have today, but join us next week on Badminton Unlimited with Go Sofei and Nurizudin, the Malaysian duo like you've never seen them before. Before we go, a quick reminder to mark July the 5th on your calendar, where we will celebrate the very first World Badminton Day. Do check out corporate.bwfbadminton.com to see how you can experience and promote badminton on this special day. Bye for now and see you next week.